Welcome to the Nevis Newscast for Monday, September 4th, 2023. I am Brantley Swanston Hendrickson. On Thursday, August 31st, 27 students were awarded for successfully passing the test of Chinese as a foreign language TOCFL computerized adaptive test. The award and prize-giving ceremony held at the Malcolm Gishad Recreational Park featured a bilingual speech as well as rendition of the Taiwanese national anthem, both delivered by locals who completed the TOCFL exam.
去年4月在离岛办理的华测语试结果，增加了大家的信心，并且非常期待正式测验的到来。
Last April, we took the test of Chinese as a foreign language pilot test in Nevis. The results boosted our confidence and left us to eagerly anticipate the official test. 今年我们都顺利通过了课国第一次，也是加勒比海第一次主办的华语文电脑化实行测验，我们都做得很好。 散啦！实行是阳，必行必正，一心一道，贯彻。
Mandarin Chinese tutor Chi Chang expressed pride in her students' accomplishments as she reflected on her journey as a tutor on the island.
2020 October, it was the first time I stepped onto this beautiful island. And my mission was to bring Mandarin into the lives of Nevisian secondary school students. In my class, I teach not only Mandarin, I also showcase Taiwan, our culture, our custom, our tradition, festival, etc. In my speech from last year, I say, when I step into the schools, students started saying, 你好, Chen Lao Shi, which is hi, Miss Chen. But this year, I want to change school into whenever I am outside. And sometimes even there are more conversation in Mandarin with me right on the street in Charlestown. I didn't see that coming, but that is a change that I discovered from last year. When you hit rock bottom, do not give up, because rock bottom can be a great foundation to build something new. 2022, which is last year. First ever TOEFL pilot test was held in the Federation of St. Kitts and Nevis. This year, we made it to bring the official TOEFL CAT test again for the first time in the Federation of St. Kitts and Nevis. Adults in Nevis also gave their first try at taking the test. And next year, GSS students will join for the very first time. Every year, a little progress.
The TOCFL is a set of standardized language proficiency tests developed for non-native speakers of Chinese. The computerized adaptive test employs rash model of item response theory, therefore taking less test items to precisely evaluate the student's competence. The 27-person contingent who successfully passed this year's exam included students from the Charlestown Secondary School and the Nevis International Secondary School, as well as students from the adult Mandarin class organized by the Ministry of Education.
The Public Works Department is currently building a road in Cotton Ground, reconstructing a road. They refer to it as Banjo Road. It's a road that several residents in the upper Cotton Ground region use. It is opposite the entry to the Cotton Ground housing project. When complete, a new asphalt road of some just under 1,000 feet in length would have been constructed. At present, we're doing the curbs and the concrete driveways and expect to be paving there very soon.
Premier of Nevis, the Honourable Mark Brantley, speaking at his monthly press conference held on Tuesday, August 29th, 2023. He also spoke about the rehabilitation work which has begun on the Pump Road and Pinnies Bypass Road.
The contractors started paving. They've already installed some drain pipes, and we expect that significant work is going to start there. They've said to us that the work should last for 100 days. And so we are hopeful that they can get it done, and we ask for the public's patience. There will be some rerouting of traffic. We know that's a very heavily used thoroughfare, but we ask you to be patient. The idea is that when it's done, that we will have a much better surface. That road, let me remind you, was done some 20 years ago. And so this is an opportunity now to have a major refurbishment of that particular road. I would want to say to the people of Bath Village that we continue to undertake works there. Works have slowed down, yes, because the main works on the main road are done. But we are continuing some works now on the section of the late Mr. Thompson's residence to Mr. Dick's residence. At present, we are laying the concrete curbs and the driveway accesses are being dealt with. It's expected by the next time I'm here that that work should be substantially complete.
Premier of Nevis, the Honourable Mark Brantley. Still to come, $500 EC cash for first Calypso release for Sugar Mass 52. The details after this break.
Truly, one of the few places that has an untouched beauty that has captivated the hearts of many. Nevis is everything you imagine.
Welcome back. On Thursday, August 31st, a delegation from the International Union for Conservation of Nature, IUCN, paid a courtesy call on the Honourable Spencer Brand at his office. IUCN Project Coordinator for St. Kitts and Nevis, Nikita Brown, spoke in detail about the highlight of the project in Nevis.
We have been able to assess the on-the-ground situation in terms of potential for restoration through reforestation, assisted natural generation, restoration through sustainable land management, and this would be focused on like farming areas, as well as the restoration of mangroves. So we've seen the areas, we have an idea in most cases where can be restored. We've recognized the benefits of the restoration in terms of improving the quantity and quality of water, reducing soil erosion. So we are just about ready to start training persons to do some of this work, and then we get the restoration going on the ground.
The delegation, along with Minister Brand and his team, spoke in details about the project titled Improving Environmental Management Through Sustainable Land Management in St. Kitts and Nevis. The specific objective of the project is to transform degraded forest landscape areas into biodiversity and climate-friendly areas for sustainable agricultural or agroforestry production. Brown noted that one of the major parts of the project is building capacity, and at the end of the project, the goal is sustainability, and as such, 2 divisions have obtained scholarships to study in related fields.
Versel Hendrickson and Cordesia Walters would have been recipients of these master's degree scholarships. So Cordesia Walters would be pursuing her master's at Johns Hopkins University in environmental science and policy, and Versel would be doing real estate.
In Nevis, the project's intervention include the installation of water storage tanks, water lines, and outfitting of water pumps to some existing wells at New River Estate to support the reforested areas, establishment of a fruit tree orchard at New River Estate, and the expansion of an additional 40-acre fruit orchard at Indian Castle, the reforestation of environmentally sensitive areas, including Potworks Estate, Fort Ashby, Cades Bay, Nelson Spring, New River Estate, Indian Castle, and Nevis Peak Trail, and the procurement of GIS equipment and software for the Department of Physical Planning and Environment's GIS unit. The project officially launched in February of 2022. In line with the St. Kitts Nevis National Carnival Committee's SKNNCC commitment to support the local music industry, a cash award of EC $500 will be given to the senior calypsonian who releases the first calypso song for Sugar Mass 52. The calypsonian must participate in at least one stage of the 2023 St. Kitts Nevis National Carnival Senior Calypso Monarch competition, including elimination, semi-finals, or finals. To qualify for this award, the calypso must be released during an official full-length interview on a radio station either in St. Kitts or Nevis. Internet releases on online platforms such as Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, SoundCloud, TikTok, webpage, etc. will not be recognized as an official release. The chairperson of the Senior Calypso Subcommittee must be notified via telephone or email at least 24 hours before the scheduled date and time of the release. Submissions for this cash incentive will commence on September 1st, and the National Carnival Senior Calypso Monarch Finals will be staged on December 29th, 2023. Further rules and regulations can be accessed from the St. Kitts Nevis National Carnival Committee. And that's it for this edition of the Nevis Newscast. On behalf of all of us here at the Department of Information, I am Bronte Swanston Hendrickson. Thank you for viewing.